Friends, I am R.A. Padmanabh Rao, CEO Ananta IAS Academy. I am in the coaching field for the last 12 years, and few of our candidates have won the civils examinations, and they are undergoing training, and some of them have completed and working as a PD, IRD, ITDA. The main question comes regarding civils examination. It is a three-tier examination, as you know very well. You have to compete with the 4 lakhs or 4 to 4.5 lakhs students in the prelims examination. You have to answer 2 papers. The second CSAT paper is qualifying a paper. If you get 40% of marks, you are through it. But in the first paper, GS paper, it is a main hurdle. You have 200 marks, 100 questions, 2 hours. This is a very big marathon race. Lakhs of people attempt their luck. What you have to think. Now, yesterday, that is 29th of October, the UPSC has announced the results of the prelims examination. There were 2 arguments about this prelims examination. Some people said the CSAT paper was very hard and we could not complete that 40% benchmark. Some people said the GS paper was very hard and we never expected such type of questions, so we could not compete. And most of our students, when I contacted them after the prelims examinations are over, they said, "Sir, I am expecting 92 to 95 marks." Their calculation may be wrong, or the cutoff mark this year may be very high. Anyhow, most of our students were not able to win the prelims examination. The criteria for selection of mains candidates is 1:12.5. Suppose 1,000 vacancies are there this year, that is 2021, 12,500 candidates are selected for the mains examination. That is the cutoff point. And the general qualifications and OBC and EBS, all these things are there. Now, you have only 60 days to go for the mains examination. On 7th of January, you will be competing along with your own colleagues of 8,400 or so. Out of this 8,400, the criteria for selection for personality test, which is called as an interview, is 1:2.5. For 2 vacancies, 3 people are invited. So for 1,000 vacancies, only 2,500 people will be invited for the personality test, and 1,000 people will be selected. And out of these 1,000 people, the first 100 and 150 rankers will be getting the IAS or whatever service they wanted. Anyhow, you have known all these parameters. Now I will come to the main crux of the problem of mains. There are 9 question papers in the mains examination. Most of you know, because you are there in the drill for the last 2 years or 3 years. You have done coaching at Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, or whatever it is. And finally, in Ashok Nagar of Hyderabad, there are about 20 to 25 institutions which are giving coaching for these institutions, institutionalized civils coaching. Most of them have a service record of 20 to 25 years, and their candidates have won, and they are in the field working as IAS officers, IPS officers, IRS officers, and at the most, the group B of civil services of AGMUT or other cadres. So how to prepare for this mains? This is the main hurdle and main question. You have only 60 days to go. You have tried to gather information from different sources. You have gone to the reference books. You have studied a lot of material. You have attended some coaching classes with the institutions also. And you made your own notes. You have prepared your answer sheets based on the previous question papers also. Now, I will give you a 3-pronged strategy for this mains examination. You divide your time mainly for these 4 papers of GS. GS1, GS2, GS3, and GS4. All these 4 papers have 250 marks each, so 1000 marks. Out of these 1000 marks, at least you should be able to get 600 marks. That is the benchmark. And the 4th paper contains the ethics paper, GS4. In this ethics paper, there is a column of about 125 marks where some case studies are given, and you have to complete your answer basing on your intellectual integrity. It is meant only for the option of knowing your attitude. Attitude is the way to get into the altitude, and the altitude pushes you to the upwards, and you can gain the experience of these mains to interview. So you concentrate on these 4 papers. Most of these papers are very positive, and since you have completed your ABCD marking and positive prelims, you are now in the mains examination where you have to write. The comprehension is more important. For example, there is a 20 marks question. You have to limit your words. You will be able to convince the examiner with your integrity and intellectual compassion. Then only you will be able to answer these questions. So prepare well for these 4 papers. And then comes main important thing is essay paper. Essay paper normally has 2 options, 2 sections. The first section normally is with the quotes. It is Abraham Lincoln quote, Abdul Kalam quote, or Rabindranath Tagore quote, Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And based on that ethical values of that quote, you have to answer for about 125 marks. The word limit is there, the time limit is there. The examination and the examiner, he views your views, how you are coping up with the answers, whether your intellectual capacity or the IQ level is high, or whether you are just mugging up the story and giving the facts. In this paper, in the essay paper, you have to give some statistics also. You have to give some quotes. You mention the quotes of Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, or whatever it is, but it should be relevant to the point. The second section, it normally contains the current affairs and the situation of the field. So you have to link up with the present situation of the Modi government and the 7 years of rule of Modi government. And the question normally is linked up with the current affairs. So be prepared for this essay question. And there are some hints how to write an essay, how to impress the examiner, how to give marginal headings. You have to give headings also and subheadings also. And the statistics is also more important. Quotations also is more important. In the 250 marks, if you are able to get about 160 to 170 marks, you will score a good rank in the civils examination, particularly in the mains examination. So essay paper is 250 marks, 4 GS papers, 4 into 250, 1000 marks, 1250 marks are over. Now, the main crux of the mains examination is optional subject. You have selected your own optional. It varies from anthropology to veterinary sciences or medical sciences. Engineering subject people also, those who are engineers, they also take anthropology or public administration, geography, history, or whatever it is. Earlier, there were 2 optionals, and there was an optional which you can take along with your language. The language also you can take Telugu, and you can score good marks also. Most of our candidates, like our Gopalakrishna, Prananki Gopalakrishna, who scored 3rd rank in the year, he was a candidate of Telugu optional. So you can take Telugu also. It depends upon you, and since you are already in the stream and you are flowing, now I don't want to go back and request you to say that you don't take anthropology or don't take Telugu or whatever subject you have. You have already chosen your subject. You have undergone the coaching. So be prepared with this optional subject, and the questions will be of the postgraduate level. So when the postgraduate level question comes, your thinking should be high. your answering pattern should be very high, and the coherence in that subject, and the way you present the subject, and the way you impress upon the examiner, that is more important. And then only you can get more marks. 500 marks are there, but 250 into 2, 500 marks for the optional. And the total mains examination contains 1750 marks. Out of the 1750 marks, if you are able to get 1000, you are topper. You can get first to 100, 1 to 50 marks, 1 to 50 ranks. Besides these 7 papers, there are 2 qualifying papers. One is English compulsory, another is regional language compulsory, that is Telugu. So this is a qualifying paper, and out of 300 marks, if you can get 120 marks, the 7 papers which you are writing in the mains examination, GS paper 4, essay and optionals, they will be counted. If you are within these 40% marks, your papers, though you have written very well, they will not be counted. So take care of your English. It is an English up to matriculation level. Similarly, the Telugu paper also, it is of the intermediate level. So for these 2 papers also, you should not neglect. One of our students, he neglected the Telugu paper, and in 2015, he could not win the questions of mains paper because he was not able to get 40% of Telugu. Then he prepared well, and he was able to get, and now he's an IRS officer with the central excise. So my request to you is, don't neglect English and Telugu compulsory papers. They are 300 marks each. Then comes these optional papers. Optional paper is the way you have to think that if you can get 500 marks out of the 500 marks, if you can get about 250 marks, you will be able to get the rank. So in a nutshell, my advice to you is, prepare well for all these 7 papers, and don't neglect the papers of qualifying English and Telugu papers. And your reference should be, all your reference should be of a very qualified and a particular nature. The answers which you are writing, when the examiner goes through, it should not be a repeated answers of certain other members. If you put forth your ideas in a well designated and designed manner, and if the impression is given that you have hard work and you gave the answers in a particular manner, you will be able to get good marks. When we compare to the previous cutoff marks, the persons who got 750 marks out of the 1750 also, they were able to win over, and those who got 900 or otherwise, they were able to get the good ranks. So friends, since you have only 60 days to go, try hard. You are the best of the winners within this 8,400, and your time is very less. Within these 60 days, you spend at least 10 hours a day, and vice versa, and you will be able to win. And I hope all of you will be able to get through this mains examination, and I wish you all the best. And I will be giving you instructions weekly basis on different subjects and on the way, why and how you have to prepare well. So all the best, and wish you all the best.